My name is Stanley Agwu. I am a motivational speaker. You deserve to be called a successful person. Failure is designed to propel you to achieve greatness. Watch me to see what I'm going to become. Let my enemies live long and see what I'm going to be in the future. Remember the reason why I struggle. I remember the reason why I need to be successful. Please stay positive and stay around positive people so you don't lose focus. Now it's time for you to realize that whatever you're going to become is going to have to depend on your ability to take.
Yes, this is Stanley Agwu again. I'm so excited today because I'm going to be sure and make sure that I impact your life in a very positive way by teaching you exactly what I believe that you need to know in order to be able to recruit and get leaders to join your business or your organization. Now, most people out there are finding it difficult identifying who the right person might be that needs to come into their team or into their organization and become an effective leader or effective person when it comes to productivity. Now, I am going to shine a light on steps, on things that you need to be doing on a regular basis for you to be able to not only attract the right leaders, for you to also become the right person that needs to build the right team. Okay, now I have outlined 12 important things that needs to be in position to be able to recruit leaders into your team. I need you to have a pen and a pad ready. That way you will not miss anything critical or anything crucial and important that you need to know in recruiting people into your team, especially the right like-minded individuals. Number one is be assured that you yourself become the person that you are intending to get into your team. See, one thing that people don't understand, many people, when they get into a business, when they get into an organization, or when they get into a position where they are required to get other people to join them, they assume, oh, I'm going to go out there, get the best like-minded people, the best person, the best rich person, the best personality, the best well-suited individuals to join my team. The concept you have is a great concept. The idea you have is a great idea. But ask yourself this important question. Am I that kind of person myself? Do I have those qualities that I am expecting to see in other people? That should be your number one thing to do. You need to elevate your personality. You need to get involved with personal development information and training like this. You must make sure that you are applying those particular rules in your own life so you become that leader yourself. See what you have to understand. Getting leaders into your team or into your organization is not something you chase. What you chase eludes you. What you chase vanish like a shadow. You have to become what you want to bring in, because when you become, you now start attracting with the law of the universe the same type of like-minded people towards your life. You start attracting this same level of thinking, smart thinking individuals towards your life. Those individuals would like to make you as a friend because you share the same circumstances, the same values, the same ambition. More especially, you are living a similar lifestyle, trying to become the same kind of a person. So you are going to have a lot of powerful leaders that are going to be pleading and begging you to come into your team when they see that the quality you have is a quality of a leader that they want to be with, or they want to be led with, or they want to be like. That's how you attract the like-minded people, by you becoming that first. This has to be a powerful learning example that I have given you now in order for you to attract the right leader in your team. I see many people, they're still running around getting frustrated and confused why they are not building a solid, strong team, or why they are not building a more lasting organization. It took me a while, believe me on this. I made a lot of mistakes too when I was involved in a business that required that I build a lot of team. I had to learn the hard way. It took me a while, but I got the information. Now I'm helping you to get the at least that shorten your learning curve. That way you will be able to not have to waste time to go through what I went through. All you have done now is you invested your time, money and effort. You're getting this information that is going to shorten your learning curve. That way you will start achieving real productivity in your organization because you have the right like-minded individuals working towards a common goal. Guess what? If you do not become the right person, if eventually a leader falls into your team, you are going to fall out of position, you are going to fall up in place because that leader is going to take over. You are not going to play a leading role anymore. Yes, it's good to develop leaders, but a leader only wants to follow a leader. A leader do not like to follow a follower. When that person identifies that you are a follower, you don't have the right mindset to become a leader, they are going to avoid taking advices from you. They are going to avoid following your footsteps. They are going to avoid following your teachings, your directives, more especially your leadership. They are going to avoid that. You don't want that to happen to you. You must have to become the person that you want to bring into your team. Okay? Number two is that you must have to start with the end in mind. In order for you to bring leaders in your organization, you must have to picture the organization success, picture the organization destination, create a lasting purpose and vision for the organization. Guess what happens? When people come into your team, they are going to want to know the main objective of this mission or this vision. Guess what? Every company has a mission statement. I know that some employees actually do not know what their mission statement is because they are not involved in leadership, mentorship like this. They do not focus their energy on what the company's mission is. They only focus their energy on what their responsibilities and line of work is so they can get their paycheck. If their paycheck is that they have to always recite, every morning they come to work, recite their mission statement, they will go find it, they will know it, they will memorize it because it's playing a role on their income. But leaders goes after knowing what the mission statement of their organization is. They will wrap themselves around it, they will live on it. They will now use it to inspire people that are looking into the opportunity. When they use it to inspire people, you are going to see individuals that have a big dream in their life, but have a big vision in their life, get attracted to your vision that you are sharing. You have to always emphasize on the vision. See, people want to know how more value can be added into their life. People don't want to spend money, time, and effort on something that is not going to take them from A to B. People want to invest on something that is definitely going to help them become the kind of person or achieve the kind of things they want to achieve in life. So when you create that vision, when you create that value, when you align yourself with your company mission and vision, you are going to have to explain it and phrase it and shine it in the midst of the people that wants to look at the opportunity. Those leaders are going to identify those strengths. Once they do, that is when you are going to interlock your hand with them and work towards achieving the same common goal in life or in your team. Okay. Now, number 3 is you need to trust on creativity. You need to believe that everybody in your team has something unique they can offer. So you need to relay that message to them and let them know that everybody in this organization, or they need to be looking for somebody that is creative in one area or the other that is going to contribute towards your organization. If you want leaders in your team, leaders are creative. So you have to find somebody that has a creativity ability, somebody that can speak with a great ideology, somebody that can speak on something that is a little bit unique but more profound, something that is a little bit more creative, something that is a little bit above norm, somebody that is full of coming up with intuitions and ideas. You have to encourage that in your team, because when that is encouraging, everybody will set their eyes and start looking for individual that has those creative qualities. Because you do not, when you go out there trying to get people to see what you're doing, you are also trying to observe if what you're doing is going to be closely related to them. That way they will stay. Yes, so you must have to trust in people that have creativity, because if you don't, you are going to get a lot of people in your organization, and none of them are going to be able to stand on their own and come up with their own idea. They are always going to rely on one person to be able to do everything. That's why when you do not do anything in your team, nothing happens, because you did not pay attention in recruiting individuals that has ability to create something. people that with creativity, people that have a lot of ideas. They usually ask a lot of questions. They always have a lot of suggestions. Those individuals are the individuals that can actually make things happen. Okay, so I'm encouraging you to be sure that you look out for people that have creative minds. Number 4 is how to fake it until you make it. Most people actually think that this is a button. This is just the way things are aligned. Guess what that means? That basically means that you need to impress yourself. You need to impress your profession. You need to impress your personality. Okay? Now, when you are explaining something to people, when you are trying to recruit people into your business, you must have to show the picture of what you want the team to achieve, or what is the goal and the mission and the statement obviously of the company is. Just like I said before, my main point now is that when you show them the vision does not exist. As a matter of fact, the vision is fake. It only exists if you lock your mind on the vision and do the work that entails for the vision to become a reality before the vision will come into fruition. So you cannot get a vision to become a reality if you do not apply all those necessary steps and disciplines and routines you need to be doing on a regular basis. So you must have to dress like you are already successful. Is very important, because you are now shining a vision that at the end everybody's going to be successful, or at the end you're going to take your company to $1 billion, or at the end your company is going to become the best company in the universe based on what you do. Guess what? You might be right, but they still have to believe that there is some kind of progress going on in your team already before they will see to join you. So when they see there is a significant amount of belief, a significant amount of people dressing to impress and they're dressing professional, regardless if they have money in their bank account or not, the perceived value of what they are about to join is going to increase, because they see that you are actually living a life of comfort. You are actually trying to make things better for yourself, even though you are not actually there yet. They understand that you're not really yet there. They understand that you still need their effort to get there. But they want to know that there is a little bit of success or progress being made, especially positive progress being made on a regular basis. So they will know that when they come into the business, they are going to have to make the same progress if they apply with what you're trying to show them. So they want to know that something is happening. Haven't you seen a situation where you get somebody to see something and they ask you, how much have you made? They ask you, what is your position now? How long have you been in this? What they are trying to do is to justify their decision. Does it worth it for me? Will I actually achieve it? Is this for me? What will this do for my life? This is exactly what they are trying to project into their mind. So when they see success around you, when they see you hang around with successful people, dress like a successful person, when you are driving your car, you clean your car will look at least decent. Those little tiny things you ignore is going to make you look like you are begging them to join your team. Leaders doesn't want to be begged. Leaders wants you to show them the vision. Leaders want to show them the proof, so that they will decide that it's going to worth their time to come into your organization. Now, if they work with you, what is going to set them apart from if they work with somebody else in another company? That's what you have to ask yourself. So you must have to fake it until you make it. When you make it, you teach other people to believe in themselves, to dress for success. Dressing for success is not, I don't believe it's anything bad. You are not successful yet. You are intending to become successful. You have to act like them, think like them, dress like them, go to places where they go to and become their friends. You cannot become a successful person's friend when you don't dress like him. You cannot become a successful friend when you don't come where he comes. You go to broke people's place. You go to frustrated people's environment. You exist in the land of frustrated people. You are not going to get anybody is in their right mindset that wants to achieve success to join you to do anything, because they want to see that as a matter of fact, even if your finance has not changed, your thinking has changed. That means they can align themselves with you, with your thinking. You can get to the money. That's how successful people think. That's the way I think, because I believe success is more to do in your mind than physical cash or physical things. Because if you're rich in mind, you act like it, you move like it, you behave like it, you talk like it, you dress like it. More especially, you become who you constantly think about. You see that? So this definitely settles this, because when you constantly do something, it becomes part of you. It becomes who you are, and it's going to now manifest. People start asking, how do you become successful? How do you recruit all these leaders? Because you recruited all these leaders because you were very impressive. You were smelling good, you were looking good, dressing good, talking good, respecting people, doing exactly what the successful people do. Read books, study, learn, have more information in your head, so when they ask you a question, you can give them a very helpful and reasonable answer that is going to solve their problem. That's exactly what they expect from you, and you cannot know these things if you don't align yourself with people that are like this and start behaving like them. To me, you're not faking anything, you are becoming it. But we always use these terms, fake it until you make it. So it's necessary and paramount to your success. Okay, I want you to note that down. This is very, very important. Number five is that you have to care about people. You have to genuinely care about people, and you have to look for people that cares about people, because when people cares about people, they are able to lead, because the full meaning of leadership is to become a great servant. The more people you serve, the more success you get. You must to help a lot of people get what they want, you will always get what you want. So you need to look for people that are willing to help a lot of people get what they want, because if you're looking at the wrong channel, you are not going to achieve success. I remember when my mentor used to tell me, Stanley, if you want to recruit or get successful people in your team, you must have to spend time where successful people spend time. That way you will build a successful community, successful friends, successful chain, ally. You start behaving and thinking like them, talking like them, they come close to you, then they trust you, so you'll be able to open up the opportunity to them. That is the way to go about it. You must have to be sure and make sure that you involve yourself or register with organization of people that help and cares about each other. It's already their fundamental core value. When they come into your organization, guess what they're going to do? They're going to start leading in the areas of their strength. When that happens, you have a leader that cares about people, a leader that helps a lot of people, a leader you can call middle of the night, you pick up the phone and sort your problem, a leader you can rely on, a leader that will never ever miss a single meeting, a schedule, a leader that will always come to that house meeting, help you do that presentation, a leader that genuinely cares about what he's doing, not really for monetary aspect, but for the fact that he cares about helping a lot of people. A lot of people are going to have faith, trust, credibility, and respect for him. So you need to have that in your mindset. You need to look for that when you are recruiting people. Number 6 is you need to think bigger and bigger with a great vision. Why? Because you need to look for individuals that has a big dream. You need to look for individuals that want to conquer the planet, wants to leave this earth and go somewhere else. You need to go with people that are going to bring positive change on something great in life. You need to align yourself with people that have a bigger reason for living. You need to go with people that already understand what they need to do in order to get to where they need to get to. Just explain to them that your company is going to be that vehicle. They already have the dream, which is great. Your company is going to be the vehicle to realize their dream. So what you're doing now is that you are aligning their vision with the company's vision and mission. Everybody wins at the end. So I need you to start thinking that way. I need you to start looking for individuals that think big. Think people that are already doing big things. You might ask, Stanley, how will I know somebody that thinks big if I barely know most people when I'm trying to get people in your team? Believe me, this is why we build relationship. This is why you get involved with people. This is why you network to build a community, so you will be able to identify individuals that knows what to know. See what people do, they get frustrated, they meet somebody, they pitch them with the company presentation right away, people run away from you. Of course they're going to run away from you. They don't see anything from you that can inspire them and encourage them to do what you're doing. Or they see somebody's trying to sell them something. I will run away from you too, because I don't want to be sold. Even though I want to buy in my own time, not in your own time. So I need to be impressed. I need to build trust. I need to build credibility. More especially, I need to believe in you before I will do anything with you. That means you need to sell yourself first and becoming my friend. Build a network of people. It doesn't take a day job. It takes time. But the reality is that if you have that mindset, you are definitely going to achieve a great result, because if you get one powerful person in your organization, it's better than having 1,000 useless people that are not going to do anything for the organization except create politics environment. And not only that, backstab each other and tear each other's down and complain and whine about every little thing that is going wrong in the company. They will never uplift, encourage and empower people to go over their true potential to achieve greatness for the company. What they end up going to do is to try to remind people why they are wasting time building a company. See that? So you need to bear this in mind. You need to remember this. You need to apply this in your line of action when you're trying to recruit people in your team. Okay? Now, number 7 is you must have to identify individuals that have passion towards what you're trying to recruit them into. Why? Because if they have passion, they will connect, they will be excited, they'll stay positive, they will always stay motivated. That is big one. They must have to stay motivated for them to guarantee productivity, for them to guarantee greater results, because they are passionate about doing it. Those individuals can actually do things without even getting paid because they are passionate about it. You ask me, Stanley, how do I know people that are passionate about what I'm doing? Look into it, research it, find it. There is a lot of organizations out there in your city, depending on where you live, that have a very good group of activities going on. That's something in that activity that they do resonate or connects with your organization. So you need to go close to them, spend time with them and build a rapport around it. Remember how much time or how much effort it costs you to get one leader. One great leader can take your business to the next level. I just want you to know that. Believe me, I've been there, done it. One great leader, one person can make the whole difference. I'm telling you right now. So you need to invest time, money and effort in going after the person that is passionate about what you're trying to get them into. And yourself has to obviously show passion, because when you're acting passionately about what you are doing, it's contagious. People are going to get excited. They might get passionate about it too. That way you have yourself a fellow leader. Now, number 8 is like you like to help others. You must like to help others. I know I spoke about caring for people, but it's a little bit different. This one is like to help others. There are just people that they like to help others solve their problem. They are passionate about it. They are focused. Oh, I can do it. You say, oh, can you do this? They will just identify themselves, raise their hand and say, I'm already on it. Those kind of individuals can get things done. Those kind of individuals do not procrastinate. Those kind of individuals always get good results, and they are always good with people, because a team business is a teamwork. Without the team, nothing happens. Teamwork makes the dream work. That is so true. So you need to understand that that kind of a person needs to be a player in the team. Not only that, a major player, a leader in your team. Okay. Now, number 9 is dress to impress. I already talked a little bit about it, but dressing to impress means a lot. Let me tell you right now. You want to become a millionaire, and you dress like your shirt or your pants was like $2. Nobody is going to follow you trying to make millions when you are wearing a $2 pants telling them you're going to make millions. Let me tell you right now. Only individuals that had a vision on their own might be able to understand. But you still have to at least physically live up to expectations and dress nice. If you are wearing one suit, one tie kind of atmosphere, that's fine. But you make sure that that shirt and that tie is ironed. You make sure that you look presentable, you look professional. You make sure to make well do of what you have in order to look good. Okay, now number 10 is that you have to look for those individuals, not only those individuals that dress good, like I just said, you look for individuals that are organized. Remember, you notice that anything when I say that you need to look for these people, I always encourage you to be like that. It's always going to go two ways. That's why it was our number one. Everything I'm saying here, you have to become two. That reflects the position of number one that I addressed a lot more earlier than this. I want you to know that you have to look for people that are organized. You yourself has to get organized. Now, when you notice somebody that is organized, you will know. The way they answer their questions, the way they make notes when you're speaking, you will know. So when you identify one of these qualities, this organizing one is very key, because those people are those people they'll be able to map out the company's goals. They will be able to write down the company's aspirations, how to get there, the steps and strategies, who and who is supposed to play which role. Those people are going to be the people that will hold people's hand and get them across the bridge. You have to look for individuals that are organized. It's very important. Number 11, get involved with like-minded people in every organization. You have to find those organizations and get involved with them. If you don't get involved with like-minded people, you are not going to get the like-minded result. It's just the way it is. So you have to learn from what I'm teaching you now. You have to understand that if you want to achieve anything great, you have to go where great people gather. You have to go where great people share their thoughts. You have to live up to expectation, dress to impress, speak like them, learn and observe. Be a great listener. It's very important. So when you go to like-minded people, those qualities that you are expecting to see is already there. It's already their lifestyle. It's already their culture. You're actually coming to learn more from it. You're not actually coming to add. Maybe to a point, you might elevate yourself and start adding values in that organization too. But you must have to belong to all these organization, mastermind groups. You have to belong to organizations that are teaching you things. You have to look for individuals that is in Frontline Leadership Academy, like our academy, where we learn a lot of leadership attributes, leadership qualities, characters, behaviors, step-by-step things you need to do to become a leader. Those kind of individuals are like-minded people. You need to find out those individuals by you registering into our organizations too, you joining and buying the product informations of Frontline Leadership Academy. Those kind of individuals that are studying informations like this are the kind of people you need to go after for them to join your team. You're not going to go after somebody that is just somewhere working in a job, in the fact that doesn't have any mastermind group, doesn't understand what is personal development. I'm not saying that somebody that doesn't have a quality cannot turn around and have a quality. I am trying to shine a light on where you need to focus on so you can get the right people in your team. That person, yes, tomorrow might change. Then if you identify it, great. But what I'm trying to share with you is, I'm trying to share with you where it's going to be less cost effective. More especially, you will not waste your energy with the negative naysayers. Okay? The last but not the least, the last one is build a massive relationship with a lot of people. Be a people's person. You cannot tell me that you are in people's business and you don't like people. That means this business is not for you. That means being a recruiter in any organization is not for you. That means working with a group of people is not for you. If it's for you, you need to learn how to build relationship. Be friends with people. They don't have to be close friends with you, but you need to maintain a conversation that will give you an upper hand to give them a call the next time. Leave a conversation that is going to make you to become a friend that is interested to developing together with them together and becoming, don't act like a friend that is trying to sell or get them to buy or join some group. No, this is not how you do it. You must have to build a relationship, open up a decent conversation, and provide values in between. Provide values. When you provide values, you have received an automatic key that is going to open their heart anytime you come by, because they know that association with you, friendship with you is creating values in their life. They are definitely going to trust on what you are offering at the end of the day. I believe these 12 informations that I have shared with you would definitely
open the doors for more leaders to start pumping and jumping into your organization. I'm so excited that you have invested time, effort, and money in listening to this great MP3 audio. I know that your life is not going to remain the same again as long as you apply everything I have taught you, I have shared with you guys. Thank you so much for being such a great audience. I am so empowered. I am so pumped up to go out there and apply everything that I myself have shared with you. This is the information that I know that is going to take you from point A to any point you want to be in life. Take care of yourself and always remember to pass it on. Thank you so much. My name is Stanley Agwu. I am here to help you become the best you can ever become. I will see you next time. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.